because it was my grandma Seat's favorite verses of scripture in all the Bible. And it has helped to guide me through some very trying times. And so, I'll give you just a moment. And when you've got it, please say amen.
Amen.
All right, and so Psalm 23. And you, if you'd like to stand for the reading of the word. Psalm 23. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. He leadeth me beside the still waters. He restoreth my soul. He leadeth me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. Thou preparest a table before me in the presence of mine enemies. Thou anointest my head with oil, my cup runneth over. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. May the Lord add blessing unto his word. We thank you. You may have a seat. Thank you. Back in September, at Landmark Middle School, not far from my church, a 7th grade boy was bullied between classes on his way, leaving one class on his way to another. And he was in 7th grade, and the two boys were in 8th grade. And they had threatened him earlier, 2 weeks prior. And as they had promised, 2 weeks later, they came up behind the boy and began to push him around. And then they began to throw punches. And talking about how God brings something together. Sister Doncina Till in that beautiful illustration, not judging a book by its cover. These two 8th grade boys had deemed themselves judges on this earth and didn't like this boy for whether it was his ethnicity, the clothes he wore, we don't know. But they began to punch the boy. And when the second boy punched him the second time, the young boy, his name was Diego, we find out later, he falls back, hits his head on a cement pole that was behind him, hit his head, collapses to the ground. Instead of students running to get help, they took out their cell phones and they recorded everything that was taking place. Diego was rushed to the hospital and he slipped into a coma. He never regained consciousness. He died a week later. It was personal for me. I didn't know Diego. I didn't know his family. But I'm a 7th grade teacher. And all I could think about was, I have 170 students in front of me every day. Every day. And I couldn't imagine one of them being gone due to a senseless act of violence because he was judged not worthy.
My God, my God.
What was his family going through? But as I shared it with my students, what about the two boys that hit him? It wasn't their intent to kill Diego. What they did was wrong, but it wasn't their intent to kill him. Diego is gone. His family, they've lost a son, their only son, by the way. But now the families of the two boys they're losing their sons because they're going to prison. They now have to live for the rest of their lives realizing that they killed someone. Also, in September, not far from where I live, Pastor Andrew Stockman of Inland Hills Church in Chino, California, it's about 20 miles from where I live, and a youth pastor by the name of Jared Wilson from Harvest Church, which is just a few miles from where I live, both committed suicide. One suffered from depression and panic attacks, and that he was experiencing from just life got heavy. The other one, he was actually a mental health advocate, but he was suffering from his own depression and didn't share, didn't speak with anyone. He carried everything inside and had for a number of years. And on the day, 2 hours after he was officiating a funeral for a young boy who had committed suicide, 2 hours later, youth pastor Jared took his own life. We are living in times where there is a lack of empathy, where there's a lack of compassion for our fellow man, where we're seemingly desensitized to things that are happening around us, to human suffering that we see every day. But we're also living in stressful times as well, where we've got so much to do, and there's only 24 hours in our day.
True. So true.
Where the pressures of life can just simply overtake us. And we can find ourselves where things just seem, it just seems too much to handle. We find ourselves one day saying, if one more thing goes wrong, if no one notices me today, if he or she doesn't listen to me today, if there is one more day where someone does not understand me, that's it. That's just it. My pastor likes to say sometimes people can be in a place where they lean down to tie their shoe and the shoestring breaks. They're done. They're just done. That's it. The feeling of that's it has manifested itself in many ways in today's society. We have mass shootings. There's an alarming uptick in bullying incidents and suicides. What is really going on? The word tells us the devil prowls like a roaring lion, causing noise, distractions, seeking those who he can devour. Those that don't truly know God, that are seemingly walking in spiritual darkness. But what about those of us that know God?
Come on.
We're Christians. We're saved.
Yes.
Why are we suffering?
Jesus.
Why are we in pain? Why can't we get the noises and the distractions out of our minds from this world and out of our lives? Why are the worries of this world weighing us down? My Bible tells me that when diverse trials come, that we are to put on the whole armor of Christ, from the top of our heads to the soles of our feet, to defend the attacks of the enemy.
Yes.
But how many of you know that sometimes we are so weighed down with broken hearts, grief, pain, shame, guilt, stress, anxiety, worry. We're just too tired to pick up the armor. Too tired to fight back. Too tired to read the Bible, where our help comes from. Too tired to pray. Don't know what to pray. Don't know what to say.
Jesus.
You can't see the light. You just don't